What is up, guys? Hope you're feeling good. I'm seeing a great setup forming, if this is the setup. There's a lot I've been seeing build up as I've been analyzing analyzing the charts. Yeah, but I'm seeing some sell side to buy side setup. I see we're taking out this liquidity on the 5 minute, and then it looks like we're inversing here. Yeah, part of me is like saying, here's the setup, get in early. I know it is early, but it's looking very great if it does play out, if we do inverse this. But I know I need to be patient and follow the rules. So yeah, what I'm seeing is, I'm just watching. This is the 4 hour. I'm using this indicator to show me the 15 minute, the hourly, and the 4 hour. And I'm just watching the wick on the previous 4 hour, where we are since we started the 4 hour candle at 3 o'clock. I'm just watching what we do at that 50%. But my bias today is fully bullish, mainly because I saw this play out yesterday. Well, yesterday I was analyzing the previous days, and I saw we made an SMT on the Tuesday low, and from there looks like we had a change in state of delivery. And then if we look here on the 4 hour, yesterday we made this long wicky candle, and since we had this reversals confirmation and we were just riding bullish upwards, it gave me the whole classic expansion vibes. Okay, so yeah, so now we've been in the inside this wick for a bit, and then down inside this candle, this 4 hour candle, and since we swept this low, thinking next target is clearly up here, and so bullish for the rest of the week. So I'm just waiting for price to do its thing. And I've put these other smaller targets for the ride up. And yeah, that is my idea for today. I'm fully bullish, sweeping this. I think possibly market open, depending which way we go. If we just go up, I'll obviously wait for retracement buy and then continue targeting these areas, because we've left a lot of liquidity behind. And yeah, taking out that 4 hour low, the logic for me is that we're going to take out that high. Maybe not today, but we're hitting there, right? So yeah, I see we had news at 2:30, the usual pre-market news, and we barely did anything. It was very neutral. Yeah, pretty much neutral. Not a lot of movement there. We don't get any data highs really and data lows. So the big move's gonna come right as we open. There is some orange folder news, and that's when Trump is speaking, and that takes place, let me see here. If we look at, yeah, we have Trump speaking at 4:40, which is after our session, and since it's orange, it's like doesn't really affect that much. But I don't like having speeches around the time that, oh, that's just my alarm. I don't like speeches around the time that I have to trade. Sometimes price will be a little bit unpredictable or just build up and consolidate before then. But considering it is orange and not red folder news, I'm open to see what price does, and hopefully it doesn't affect our idea that much. So we shall wait for what price does. Anyways, I don't know if you guys noticed, I have been a little bit stagnant on the posts. Excuse me. I know I have been a little bit sluggish lately, but also a lot of things have been happening. A lot of things that are a little bit of an inconvenience and getting in the way of posting. I am doing all this posting and stuff by myself, so it would be really appreciated if you guys can support, like, subscribe, so we can push more of the videos out there on the algorithm. But right now it's been a struggle to post lately, but I am going to post very soon. Hopefully we get a video out tomorrow. I'm going to go over the news calendar, how to read the news calendar. I'm thinking of using that together with the weekly profiles, and then kind of using it all together. Like, how do we go about a trading day, putting all those concepts together? I think that would be a nice video. It might be all in one, or it might be two different things, but I do want to go over the news calendar in the very next video. So yeah, I also need to hire some editors. Editing takes a lot of work, guys. So that it's very time consuming, quite time consuming. It's like, no, I don't mind it. It's just it takes up a chunk of your day, and it just takes long to get things out, especially when you're not a regular editor for videos for YouTube. Like, I'm trading. This is not, video editing isn't my thing. It's something that I do on the side for this specifically, but I'm not a professional editor, so it will take me a little bit longer to get things out, and asked for your patience. Yeah, so I forgot that page was still open there, but back to the charts. This order block actually is just the wick for this 4 hour. I actually wanted to see that this candle respects the 50% of this, you could say, order block, or just the wick, and it looks like we get that same respect on both sides. which is awesome. It looks like we're respecting bullish sentiment. Six minutes until market opens. Personally, I can't see how we could be bearish. The only way I could see that we're bearish is if, you know, this was a valid liquidity sweep and we're just going down and we're just going to retrace and continue down. I don't know, I'm not feeling that bias. I think this makes a little bit more sense to me. But hey, if I'm wrong on the bias, then I'm wrong, which is okay. I might take a loss, and then we have Friday, which will completely confirm what we have for this week, and then I'll know the bias. Personally, this seems right to me. Measuring at this SMT on Tuesday brings us, there we go, brings us towards this area here for a possible weekly target. Same thing with NASDAQ, S&P, also around here as targets for the week. Measuring S&P at this low here for intraday targets. The standard deviation does not meet that buy side liquidity area, but it does on NASDAQ. If we take that failure swing there, 4 to 4.5 standard deviations more or less lines up nicely. Then our 2 standard deviations lines up nicely with that hourly gap. So I think if I'm buying on NASDAQ, then I'm aiming for that hourly at most today. I don't know if we'll reach there entirely today, depending. Less than a minute until market opens. Let's put some music up. A little bit more music. Looks like we're reaching into 50% of that previous 4-hour wick. And we've just touched that. Let's see, I think we've done the same here on S&P. It's essentially in the discount on the 4-hour. Market has opened. I'm gonna remove this order block thingy. We don't need that. I'm definitely open to an SMT possibly, because I see we want to take out lows, but they're both very close to the low, so let's see what happens. So far we've got nice bearish PD arrays forming. We've got relatively equal highs over here, which is very nice. Very nice draws here on the lower time frame, if you are scalping, I guess. And it looks like we've got that sweep that we want. Let's sweep at that 50%, now going back. That is perfect. That is just what I want to see. Okay. Look for the setup. If you like inverse fair value gaps, that was your entry there. The candle that made the thingy, the fair value gap, and then yeah. Right now I'm looking for more retracement entry. A lot of breakaway gaps. But I'm gonna be patient. I want my setup to form. In full concentration mode now. I see price has this inversion on both sides. I actually want price to come here into this fair value gap here. I've placed the limit order, so let's hope. I've got this fair value gap. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I think price is gonna leave without me. That is not what we want. I just caught now what that was. We basically bounced off S&P here. Oh, okay, I see. I think price might leave us because we kind of want a deeper retracement than that, but Nasdaq is so bullish. Let's just see. Let's just wait. I don't want to like panic or anything. Like, it's not what you should be doing. Inverse fair value gaps, guys, they get you a nice early entry, but it takes skill to try and catch those correctly. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't, but timing is the important thing, guys. I'm waiting for retracement, but I'm not seeing it. I know we're still heading into the macro, but I would like to see price retrace into those PD arrays that it created. Okay, looks like price is building up here. Doesn't necessarily want to push yet, so I'm seeing some good signs that we might retrace, and I'm here for that. Again, I do have a limit order here, Yeah, I have a limit order at this fair value gap, and my stop loss is definitely under this candle. Oh, looks like we'll be creating a 15-minute fair value gap. By the looks of it. Timing the market is the most difficult thing, guys. Timing and managing emotions. We'll be entering the macro soon. Less than 2 minutes. Honestly, I just want to see S&P react here on the 50% at that low here. And then see how Nasdaq reacts as well during that time. I'm not in any trade yet. This is just a limit order. Looks like we're already reaching my target, which is very unfortunate. I'm waiting for a retracement before we get there, hopefully. Perhaps in this macro session. One can only hope. One, two. Boom. Okay, hopefully we're getting our retracement now. I'm busy trying to measure out and kind of see where would the best retracement be actually. Price seems to just want to push higher. I'm really wanting that retracement. We're still in the macro though. Yeah, it's making some nice bullish smaller retracements. I think I might miss this one, guys. But I'm not gonna give up yet. And there we reach target. Oh my goodness. Super bullish today. Yeah, this is a little bit frustrating, guys. Not getting this timing right. Like, you can see it, you can definitely see it, but you're not able to catch it in time, or you're waiting for a specific setup that's not playing out. Yeah. I might not get a trade in today, guys. It's just pushing way too much, and I'm not getting any retracement. And I'm not going to just chase price now. We get something here, perhaps. If you are reaching for buy-side liquidity, then sure, I would definitely enter, because I'm not seeing price doing any deep retracements today. It doesn't look like it at all. Yo, Jordy, win loss. Oh my goodness. I didn't see you there, bro. You've been scarce. How you been, dude? Also, what you doing with my bot, bruh? Why are you fighting with my bot? Oh, my all caps is on. We just need this little retracement buy here. That's all I need for today. And then I'm good. Otherwise, it'd be really unfortunate that I missed this. I do wish I caught that IFVG in time. It was a little bit too quick for me. And then from there on, well, from then on, I wasn't able to catch a entry. I was expecting some sort of deep retracement, but yeah. Also, how did you get my night bot to say that, dude? Like, are you hacking my bot? If you did, I'm not mad. That is cool. Just let me know how you do that. How you do this? How you do this? Ooh, I think we might get a nice retracement now. Was that it? Was that the retracement? Really? Can't be, no way. No way that was the retracement. Ah. I entered, guys. And my stop loss down here. I entered. This was impulsively. I'm not happy with that, but we've put our stop loss down here. We're managing it. We're trying to manage it. Okay. I might actually move that stop loss now because I don't think we're coming back down. I've moved it up until here. I think that makes more sense. If we lose this, we lose. We'll lose what, 20 bucks? That's fine with me. Considering I entered immediately when I saw this volume. Entered here. Let's see, my entry. Yeah, it's over there. And yeah, I put my stop loss there. So I don't think we're gonna have that deep retracement. It's not been giving us that deep retracement that we want. If it does, then I just timed it horribly. Yeah, I think we did well. I mean, we wicked out of some liquidity. We lined up with this order block as well. Should be a fair place to start moving. The thing is, we've reached 2 standard deviations on the side. Let me have a look here. My concern is that we rip down now. Nope, I'm out. I'm closing. I've closed that. No, I'm too nervous, guys, and I think that is why it's the fear right now. I might have done that prematurely also. Like, it's the emotions, and I think we might rip now. So this ended up like here. So barely a trade. I was not confident in that. Okay. Small entry, keeping very tight stop loss. Not really, but yeah, you can see what shaky confidence does to you guys. You kind of tend to exit out of good opportunities. But yeah, initially we aimed for that 1 hour and it got hit right away, and we're continuing towards that buy side liquidity. Yeah, that wavering confidence could be because of not just not being confident in your trading as a whole, not being confident in your setup, especially when you see price leaving without you. It's a little bit of that FOMO also. And then you start getting panicky and sweaty, like, oh my gosh, price is gonna leave me. But we gotta be confident. We're just taking out all these liquidity at the highs now. Putting my stop loss at break even. Might be premature, but I'd rather just close the day with 0 loss than knowing that I took a loss trying to ride the expansion towards the end. Although I think I might have put it prematurely. Let's see. Oh, okay, I see. S&P doesn't look like it's got that proper retracement. I might put risk back on, but I don't like that. But I'll leave it. I'll let it stop me out at break even. Yep, stopped out. Two basically break-even trades today. Yeah, it's the end of my session now. Yeah. I'm not happy with not being able to catch anything today, but I am happy with how I managed it. Two break-even trades is much better than taking any loss. That'll always be better than taking a loss. So yeah, F in the chat. I'm sure there is still opportunity. I mean, buy side liquidity is resting right there, ready to be taken. But I'm exhausted. I'm sure Price is exhausted as well. And I think Trump is speaking when? Let's see here. Trump is speaking at 4:40. Okay, so very soon technically. If I had to guess now, where would Price? Ooh, look at that long wick. We took out London and then decided to leave behind that long 15-minute wick. So I would guess if Price does reach to buy side liquidity, it's not gonna happen now. Definitely not gonna happen. I'm 80% sure it's not gonna happen now. I'd say maybe the next session, maybe after Trump speaks, or PM session even. But I'm not gonna wait till that long. It might do it now, but yeah, I'm done for today, guys. Unfortunately, wasn't able to catch anything. Let's actually look at, well, let's look at okay, sorry, I'm looking at this chat you had with the Nightbot, Jordy. I see now you've been spamming and it basically caught you out. I see. Lol. Okay, two break-even trades today, guys. Didn't manage to catch anything. If there's an opportunity, might be now, but I'm done. I'm not gonna try and catch that small little piece, especially since 15 minutes we made this long wick and we're at the end of my session. It looks like this is liquidity taken and we might just retrace even deeper So yeah, let's see. Tomorrow I am still bullish. So tomorrow there isn't any news. Let's see for this week. Yeah, there isn't any news. Yeah, on Friday. This doesn't count. This is just yellow folder news. Let me get the real stuff. There we go. No news Friday, but we know Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we were having a nice classic expansion. So Friday we can possibly see a counter trend opportunity, or it might just follow the trend and just keep bullish. But either way, we have our profile confirmed now, so I'm sure we can catch a really nice trade tomorrow. What are those indicators? Okay, I'll show you now. The indicators that I have, this is just to highlight my kill zones. So I have like Asian, London, New York, AM, PM, and of course I'm only trading during the AM session. So during this blue session, here's London, Asia, and then the other indicators, this one just gives our 15-minute, hourly, and 4-hour time frames, but you can choose which time frames you want to show on the side there. So I just got 15, 1 hour, and 4 hours showing there, so that I don't have to switch all the time. Since I'm just using this one chart, I can just glance over the side and see what the hourly, 4 hour, and 15-minute looks like. And also sometimes I can check and uncheck whether we have volume imbalances or fair value gaps. Pretty decent indicator I have there. This one I just added. I don't really use this often, but I just added it recently because I thought it would be convenient. But I do use the this indicator all the time. So there's that. I hope that answers your question. Also, how are you putting these sound effects? Yo guys, I need to learn interfaces more. Oh wait, no, you're a channel. My goodness. Oh my gosh, am I dumb? Anyway, yeah, only 2 break-even trades today, guys. Not entirely happy, but not disappointed. But we'll definitely be reaching our buy side liquidity. Where that happens now today, probably today. Make that high. And then Friday, I'm expecting Friday to, you know, do its whole counter trend to 30 to 40% of the range. So definitely keen on that. Otherwise, I'm done with my sesh, guys. I wasn't able to catch anything because I'm expecting a retracement here. Like, you know, change in state delivery, even so far as to go towards this 5-minute inverse fair value gap, but this is one of those days where price creates those breakaway gaps, continues higher, and you just need to find smaller retracement entries or whatever your model or setup is. For me, I was a bit late with certain entries, and then I guess hesitant, and you could say maybe a little bit of fear and emotion had a bit of play into that, and that's why my trades didn't hold. It didn't stick. Yeah, you can see I was hesitant, quite hesitant, but if I held this trade, I'm sure we would have made it to the top. Even this one, two beautiful entries, but again, emotions, that's what it does. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time at 3:30. And yeah, this was a classic sell side, buy side day. If you check again on the 4-hour, I mentioned this. We were trading inside this 4-hour candle. This is where the sell side and buy side comes from. As you can see, we wicked that area right there. Boom, liquidity sweep. If you check our standard deviation, we don't have a swing here. We use the failure swing. So 2 to 2.5 and 4 to 4.5 are our target areas, and you can see that lines up nicely with our buy side liquidity. And then of course your entry model, the best entry I would have said was this inversion on the 5-minute. See this 5-minute inverse fair value gap. Boom, gets inversed however way you want it. Maybe you wanted to enter on the smaller time frames, there's definitely an entry there as well. But yeah, could have had a nice bull run all the way to buy side. But yeah, have a good day everybody. I'm closing the charts. See you tomorrow.